I want to talk to you about something that I think matters for all of us right now. It is not easy. Does despair or emptiness and feeling stuck sound familiar? Have you been feeling like this for a while? Or maybe one of your life business projects failed, or I don't know, somebody let you down because what was seems much more beautiful in your head. You see, life happens, and life happened to you in its full capacity of ups and downs. And right now, the downside might seem more eventual. And therefore you feel like everything is dark, your future's dark. You may feel that those setbacks are strangling you. Well, you know what? That's our first response. Staying on a repetitive thought track of like ifs and why me's and buts and no point of trying. Life is unfair to me. Why did it happen to me? And so on and so on and so on. And what happens is we build so many reasons and excuses for us to stay where we are, and we cling on to it so much that we forget that actually a future awaits. And it's much easier to stay in your comfort zone. We all know this, right? We want to stay where we are. It's comfortable. Sometimes we want to wallow in our misery. But that doesn't have to be our story. It really doesn't. We can change it to move ahead, to a happier place, to a better outcome for ourselves, for the people we care about. And we can arm ourselves with experience and wisdom to overcome setbacks, taking life's new challenges with a healthier and a smarter approach. Look, let me share three steps that you can use, all of us can use, to move from life's setbacks to reaching our full potential and get some positive traction and momentum on this again. Okay, firstly, time to acknowledge and process the setback you've been facing in life. Process it. That means you have to sit still, you have to be with it. And what you're feeling is valid. You are valid. And you need to acknowledge that, but without engaging in it. I'll say that again. You need to acknowledge that without engaging in it, without wallowing in it. And when you start to take that time to acknowledge and process that, you start to get momentum. The second thing to do is to find a way to accept and just move forward. We can't bind ourselves down with one incident and stop our growth, right? We've had many setbacks, but we are not defined by our setbacks. Let me say this. You were born to flourish again and again. We all were. Bounce back is in our DNA. You know, as Martin Luther King said, you don't have to see the whole staircase. You just got to take that first step. So do a little and start. Baby steps to win that direction that you want to go in. And don't wallow in it. Switch your focus from the setback or problems to the solution. And the more we do that, the more you do that, the more the direction becomes clearer and the path starts to be paved. Thirdly, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Your hard work, your manifestations, your triumphs over past setbacks, your dreams, and the power of your thought. We all have a powerful weapon, and that is the mind, and we can choose to use that. And with your determination to move to positives and not let that past weigh you down, you can start to unfold the possibilities of a more fruitful life. Remember, you are not defined by your past. None of us are defined by our past, no matter how old or young we are. Reach out for help if needed to pull you out of that stagnant zone. A friend, a mentor, a family member, a coach. Be brave enough to ask for the help and be open enough to see how it shows up, because it may show up in a different way to what you asked for. And if you've still got some skepticism, if you're still doubting this, let me leave you with the words of Erin Hansen, which I think are very appropriate. She says, "You ask, what if I fail? Oh, but my darling, I ask, what if you fly? What if you fly?" That's all I got. Have an awesome day, awesome week ahead. Stay awesome as you are, and share your own realizations, lessons and learnings from your past setbacks so we can all benefit. That's it from me. Stay beautiful. Peace out. Namaste.